Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to finish some gummies that I bought. Like I said, welcome back to another video. Back at it again down at Dead Man's, well, said it, off the beaten trail. I'm just doing the vlog late, now because, it's 10 after 1. Because I was cutting the grass this morning and get that done and over with and all that, so. Talking to my buddy, if you guys remember John from when we were in school. He works at Family Dollar that I go to, but he's going to be leaving pretty soon. Because they're starting to treat him like shit. And fucking, because Edna, one of the employees there, the dumb bitch that tried getting my ass to go there. Because I would refuse to work there with her. Was being stupid and all that shit, and he cussed, so then John cussed her out and all that shit, and fucking did it again for the second time on a conference call. And then he quit. Well, he's working probably the rest of his shifts that he's got or whatever. I didn't get the whole story on it from him. And then they fired him. But he quit before he got fired, so it's kind of a win-lose, a win-win situation for him, because now he doesn't have to deal with the drama. So if you guys are in the Green Bay area and live on the east side of Green Bay like how I do, you guys would have heard about the fucking shooting on Deckner. It was at the intersection of Bairds and Deckner. A couple of kids were getting into it because, like I told John, this generation is so fucking soft. The generation that's after my brother. Because my brother was born in 2004, so then it'd be like 2005 to, late whenever if they were born in December of 2004 to up to now, they're soft. They're stupid, they're idiots, they're morons. And the reason why I say that is because at my work, we get the kids from Preble there at my work. And oh my God, they asked about the dollar burgers because we did the dollar hamburgers last year. For them. And they'd come back this year and they'd ask about the dollar burgers, and I'd tell them, sorry, we kind of quit doing that, after you guys got done with school last year, around that same time frame. And they're like, really? I'm like, yep. There's this one kid that was friends with one of the, this kid that, asked about it, asked when we roughly stopped it. And and he was friends with a kid that used to work at my, with me at my work. His name was Bryce? No, not Bryce. Bryce was another one of the kids. His, Austin, I think. Might have been Austin. I don't remember. I don't remember his name. I remember who it was, though. But his buddy came in. One time earlier in the year, this was probably halfway through second semester, if I had to guess. And he always came in every day. He got 2 or 3 burgers, because they're $1. That's where we got most of the high school business from, is the student burgers. And holy shit, this got grown up bad. He comes in, and I was working drive-through one day, and he came in, ordered like 2 or 3 of them. And it was just him. He ordered like 2 or 3, and he always looked like he was fucking high. And I got nothing against people who smoke weed, and I don't. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to do a little bit of an exposition here. I don't care that you smoke, and I don't. Smoke weed. I don't care. I got friends that do it. John's one. And I'm not going past these trees right here, so he comes in one day, like I've said, I don't know how many times, through drive-through in his car. I helped him. I told him, so he ordered the 2 or 3 burgers, whatever it was. I said, okay, all right, is that all for today? And he's like, yeah, that's it. I said, let's say $3.15 at the window for 3 burgers or whatever. That's kind of not bad after you factor in tax for 3 burgers. So let's say $3.15 for the total. He's like, okay, thank you. I said, not a problem, or whatever, and pulls up to the window. He's looking at the receipt. He's like, I give him his food, change back his food. He's like, hey, can you help me figure this out real quick before I go? I said, yeah, what's up? He had a question about the total. I said, he said that, well, this isn't adding up. I said, what's not adding up? He said, I don't see the total on here, how much is taken off. They are blah, blah, blah. I said, and I told him, I don't know how many fucking times I told him. Once at the drive-thru before he left, he wasn't having it, so he left. Came inside. I helped him again. He's like, can you explain to me a little better than what you did in drive-thru on how, the prices again? I said, like I said before, prices you see here, you got what, 3 burgers? Well, I was looking at the receipt with him. I said, you got 3 burgers. Each one are, before tax and before the discount are like, at the time they're like $3.89 or $3.19 or something a burger before tax. I forget. They're over $3 for sure. Or it's like $2.69 or something like that. Like I said, I forget. I said, well, you got to factor in the prices you're looking at here next to each burger you know, because he had, like, let's say 3, said just for the story, $2.69 for each burger. And that's before tax and before the discount got taken off, because we took so much off to make the burgers $1. So that's why we kind of stopped doing them, because the company was losing money. Because they had to justify, or sell enough to justify the amount for each each bun and each patty, each squirt of ketchup, mustard, the pickles. They gotta cover the cost of that shit. So that was part of the reason why they stopped. Like I said, stopped is because they had to cover the expenses. So then, like I said, the guy came back and he's like, I'm not seeing it. I say, you see where my finger is here? And I went down here, I put it on top of the price so he knew where to look. And I moved my finger. I said, you remember where I had my finger? He's like, yeah. I said, that price is the amount that got taken off for for your food. And he's like, well, that doesn't make sense here. And I told him, like I said before, those prices at the top next to your items that you bought is way before anything got taken out and way before tax. He's like, it's not making sense. It should be $1. And I said, like I said, I kept my cool. I said, dude, I'm not looking to, I was like, I'm not looking to argue with you, because I know I'm going to lose it, because I learned a long time ago the customer's always right. And I'm not arguing with you. It's, like I told you how many times, these prices here are before tax, are what the items are going to cost you before tax, and before I take that amount out, before the discount. And he got pissed and he walked off. He said, you need to learn to change your prices. I should have said, well, maybe you should learn to do math and read a receipt right. I don't make the prices. I just punch shit in. I get it that he's mad about it, and I understand. I get it. I would be too. But there was even a time that I thought the gas station guy had connected to my work didn't do something right. So good thing I asked for my receipt, and I was looking at it, and I thought because I bought one time I bought in Arizona, and he scanned it twice, and then he took it off, and it was still on the receipt, and I thought I paid for it. So then I was already halfway through the fucking parking lot, and I was looking at the receipt. I was like, wait a fucking minute, hold the fuck on. I thought, like I said, I thought I fucking paid for it, so I went back. He said, no, that's just showing that I took it off. You actually just paid for the one and all the other shit I bought, so. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I'm kind of pushing 14 minutes, so. Well, just over 14 now, so. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.